Hello, fellow traders. 'Tis I, the Rumpled One, coming to you on Tuesday, December 24th, Christmas Eve, the year 2019. Let's talk trading. What not to do while you wait. Yesterday, the video was what to do while you wait. But what about things you shouldn't do while you wait? And let's define wait is the time that you are waiting for an entry signal or waiting for an exit signal. In other words, you're trading. Well, one thing you don't want to do while you wait is mess with your system. Start to analyze and think. No, you don't want to do that. Not while you're trading. You see, while you're trading, you want to be focused on your execution and your performance. You want to be focused on the method that you've already chosen, and you want to be focused on your risk and money management. You see, while you're trading, in other words, you sit down, you bring up your trading platform for the specific reason to trade, then that's what you should do. Trade. Don't do anything else. Don't be analyzing. Don't be fiddling. Don't be adding indicators. Don't be changing parameters of your indicators while you're trading. No, stick with what you've got. Now, if you open your trading platform and you want to test something new, well, that's not trading. That's not your trading time. So, what you don't want to do while you're trading is to do anything that's not specific to your trade. It's just that simple. There's so many things that can distract you, but what you have to do is narrow your focus and make sure you don't do any of those things. And of course, one of the things you always have to focus on is your risk management. So while you're trading, you don't lose more on any one particular trade than you are willing to lose. Now, fellow traders, boys and girls, you all know these videos are for educational purposes only, and that your results may differ from mine. And trading is very, very, very risky. It's extremely risky. You could lose all your money. So, if you need trading advice, investing advice, financial advice, what you need to do is seek the advice of an accredited financial professional. That way, if you lose all your money or a big chunk of it, you know you got your advice from an accredited financial professional rather than just some random trader that you heard a YouTube video, you heard him talk about something on a YouTube video with some crazy name or something, or you read some trading blog or trading forum, something in an email. No, seek your advice from an accredited financial professional. Okay, here we go, looking at the dollar yen, and you can see here in this last 4-hour candle, price has fallen through the daily open right now by about 3 pips. So as you can see, it's Christmas Eve. There's not that many traders, just a few diehards left. Things just aren't moving much. But all the gaps filled this week, so anybody who traded the weekly open gap, you were rewarded. And price, once again, for the week, went into the upper wick zone of the previous week's candle and has fallen below. And we're 29 pips below the yearly open, 16 pips below the monthly, 5 pips below the weekly, and 3 pips below the daily. Let's put this back to dollar yen, and you can see we put in right here. Yesterday was the first day of the week, first trading day of the week. We've got that range, You can see we broke through that range, but price pulled up. So there really wasn't much of a break. Maybe a pip. That was about it. And prices pulled back up into that opening range. And you can see where we are in comparison to the last 12 monthly opens. And we're where we are within those open trading day ranges. And you can see here we're still inside the last daily inside bar here, right here. There's the high, there's the low. We're also inside the week, last inside bar, which was last week. Ranges, nobody over 100 on Christmas Eve. Everybody's out doing their last minute Christmas shopping, right? It's just really not too much to show. It looks like a big red candle, but that's only about 5 pips or so, 6 pips. Just not much action today. And we took out the daily pivot, which was actually 3 whole pips above the open. But once again, I mean, if you've got some method that, day after day after day can give you, 2, 3, 4, 5, a handful of pips, just exploit it. As I would say, as used to say in the stock, milk that cow. Okay. The range here, 48 pips on the pound dollar. You can see we just put in a new high and price is now dropping back down, getting ready for a rat reversal. We took out the pivot. We saw that before. Once again, the pivots, we still have some open pivots. Don't know if we're going to hit them or not this year. We'll find out. There's just not much price action. But even here, price just doesn't like staying within these lines. And we only got 11 pip range, but it still is going across that 40 line there. In and out of the wick zone. And if you notice here, that 40 line just so happened to be the candle top. Just not much action. And once again, we've got maybe 5 pips of movement to the downside. Einstein line had a short trigger there, good for a couple of pips. I mean, most of us aren't even really trading today. I guess there's a few diehards out there. And that's the pound dollar. Looking at, you can see it hit that weekly wick zone, came back and shot through the lower weekly wick zone. And going back to dollar yen, looking at the ATR for the day and for the week, you can see there's just no range today. 11 pips, only 21 on the week. And this is the opening range right here. And you saw right here we pierced through it a couple of times. But that's about it, traders. I mean, just remember, when you're thinking about what not to do, if you're trading, is don't let your focus and attention wander. Don't be changing things up. And when you're in the trades, not the time to start changing things up. It really isn't. You've got your plan, execute your plan. You know, when the trade's over, you want to go back and then you want to see what you want to change up. That's when you do it. Don't do it on the fly. You'll probably wind up getting your fingers burnt more times than not. So, fellow traders, hope you have a good Christmas Eve and a good Christmas. And when you come back to trading, just remember, it's not what you trade, it's how you trade it. So, drain the banks.